response is fantastic.
Yeah. Or it's not the response.
That's not the response.
What's the response?
You just respond, ayo.
Ayo, maybe
So say it again.
So maybe zabe ahe. So I could say ahio, then you say ayo. So let's do that one.
Ayo.
Yeah. So good morning, good morning.
Maybe sachet, yeah, fine.
Thank you.
Now I'm combining English and
Yesterday,
Ghana
a friend told me that you look like Kojo Ponkroma.
Do I?
Actually.
Yeah.
Well, I get that sometimes, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do
eyes are the same.
What do you make of Prigozhin's death? Prigozhin.
Well, as it stands, there's a lot of news about the presumed death. So we really cannot say for certain if he's dead or not. But based on how the entire world is reacting, it could be true, but it could also not be true. And like Joe Biden said, there's nothing that happens in Russia that Putin is not directly involved. So there's a lot at stake here.
Well, let's see how that goes.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting if he just appears one day and says, I never died, you know.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
you never know.
It'll be nice. Prigozhin.
Because there's no way they can say they couldn't predict there was going to be an attack on that flight.
Yeah.
You know.
And whether it was really on the flight or not.
That's what I'm saying. So they probably predicted, and he said, okay, let them think I'm on the flight when in actual fact I'm not.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure when he did that mutiny, then Putin was in his room and saying, Prigozhin, I have to kill Prigozhin. Prigozhin.
That's an interesting name, though.
Yeah, Prigozhin.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah, and Donald Trump too has been trending. I've seen, you just showed me the mug shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's nothing new. It's his usual face.
But the way he did it under the light and the eyes are blue.
That's a head serious.
Oh my God, there's a lot happening in the world. And a lot's happening here as well.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah.
Where will you be tomorrow? Because as your election command center, we know that we have to station you at a good place. Where are you going?
We'll fine-tune that and bring you that later.
Fantastic.
Or you have a private meeting with Prigozhin.
Prigozhin.
But he's presumed dead. How can I have a private meeting?
You never know.
With
We're asking.
But you just know that he's not dead.
I didn't say he was not dead.
Then what did you say?
He could be dead or he could be
That means you don't believe he's dead.
Well,
so maybe you'll be having a tete-a-tete with him.
Does the world believe he's dead?
All right. I think he's dead.
Perhaps he is.
Anyway, Prigozhin, have a good morning.
Thank you, Roland. Good morning to you too.
Where are you going to be tomorrow?
I'm going to be at the MPP headquarters and then also the Electoral Commission. You know, the MPP say that according to their release and the decision that they've taken, the Electoral Commission is going to conduct the polls. I think that's and this time they are going to do the collation not at a venue they have decided. And I think it's good. At least it also means that nobody can come up to say that the Electoral Commission did something hazy. But then it will mean that the credibility of the Electoral Commission itself is suspect.
That's true.
Because they are great defenders of the current Electoral Commission led by Madam, what's her name again?
Who, the EC chair? I always forget her name as well.
Hey.
Yeah, but yes. Jane, yes, Jane Mensah.
Jane Adukwe Mensah.
Yes, I always forget her name too. It's quite difficult to remember. But anyway, I hope you're well.
I'm well.
Yeah.
I'm well. Today we have an interesting question for this morning segment. And because we are your election command center, we decided to posit it. What is it?
So we're asking that as NPP goes for its Super Delegates Conference, which is tomorrow, where they select 5 out of the 10 aspiring presidential candidates to represent the party, which of the Akufo-Addo government policies, well, the government's policies has been outstanding.
Yeah.
Which of them have been, or which one has been? It depends. So you tell us, is it free SHS? Is it one district, one factory,
one village,
planting
one
for
dam,
food
and
jobs?
One village, one dam, one constituency, $1 million.
Charlie.
And then
I was looking forward to the $1 million, and then later they told us that it's not actually in cash, but we're going to see it in terms of development. So
yeah, it's still supposed to be an allocation.
Exactly.
That's supposed to reflect, because you can't have $1 million sitting there.
I thought maybe they'll give it to us and we'll go and share. I mean,
no.
why not?
That's not the intention of the policy.
any level of development in your constituency that amounts to that $1 million, if you can put a figure to it, let us know if that's been your, you know, your most exciting policy or a policy that has stood out for you. We'll be hearing from you shortly, but that's not all. Roland Walker is coming your way with a big issue this morning, and they're looking at the justifications from minorities demonstration for Bank of Ghana governor's resignation and supervising 2022 60 billion Ghana cedis loss. And of course, we've heard them trying to explain why they even had to go ahead and put up, you know, the headquarters and how much money was involved. They're saying that that figure that the NDC put out is actually not the figure. It was even lesser than that. So we'll get into that and also ask who gets elected in MPP superdelegates election. Out of the 10, which 5 will stand tall and battle it out to represent the party in the 2024 elections? And I'm sure you'd also have a say on that, so would love to hear from you. Remember, the hashtag is TV3 New Day. And then, shouts to the 3 Entertainment team, because yesterday we had one of our biggest Twitter Spaces conversation ever. And, you know, we're having conversations about afrobeats. And there's been a lingering question and a lingering problem that Ghanaians are facing. The fact that for some reason we've been left out of the afrobeats conversation. So wherever you go, when they mention afrobeats, it's attributed to Nigeria. And Ghana is found wanting. It's like we're swimming in the ocean, we're lost, we don't know what's going on. So is Ghana losing out on afrobeats? And shout out to Stone Boy and to his manager, Chief Styles, who were on the Spaces yesterday to explain to us. Stoneboy, for some reason, could not perform at Afro Nation in Detroit. There were a lot of issues that came up, and so they were giving us their version of the story and also talking about Afrobeats and what really is happening to Ghanaian, you know, artists out there. They said there's some form of gatekeeping by Nigerians preventing the Ghanaian artists from shining on the international platform. So that was interesting. We also had the Asaka boys join us to update us on their tour. And then it blew up. The conversation literally blew up. So we had the likes of Ludwig, Kojo Sheldon, quite a number of them also speaking about what the problem really is and what we need to do as a country. So we're continuing the conversation this morning. Is Ghana losing out on Afrobeats? Amayal Deborah will be joining us. Baba Sadiq as well. Joshua Raphaelson, we'll call him JMJ, and Coca. So look forward to this very exciting conversation and let us know what you think about it.
That's why we have to go for a break. And then when we come back, we'll be looking at the question already. Bruno Koku says, Roland, $1 million, you said one constitution.
Oh, how?
Okay, so I'll correct it for you, Bruno. You see, every day when you're insulting us, you see the thing you have written. Bruno Koku. Roland, $1 million, one constituency is working well. Yo, we here.
Is it working?
He says.
Oh, I'm just asking.
Oh.
I'm just asking if it's working.
All right, so we're taking a break. When we come back, we'll look at that. Stay with us.
I want you so bad, alpha cracker. I want you. I wanna say yes, I can't resist. I want you. Ooh, I want you, alpha cracker. I want you so bad, alpha cracker.
Alpha goodness rich in milk and butter. In Alpha Cracker. Yummy and deliciously crunchy.
But I can't resist you.
Alpha Crackers. Simply irresistible.
This advert is FDA approved.
Who no like chop money? They want chop money is here. Collect your chop money every morning at 10 a.m. by simply dialing *446# and select option 2 to play Dewa 539 chop money. Win 40 times your stake with Direct 2, 400 times your stake with Direct 3, and 20 times your stake with Direct 1. You can also pay your numbers to win big. You only pick your numbers from 1 to 39, so winning is easy. Dial *446# to play Dewa 539 chop money now. Dewa,
remarkable showcase of women-centered entrepreneurship where creativity meets empowerment. This week is Eviction. To keep your contestant in the competition, vote by dialing *713*13# across all networks or download the TV3 reality app on Play Store or App Store. Studio audience must be seated by 7 p.m. at TV3 Studio B. Show starts at 8 p.m. sharp. Here on TV3.
GMB 2023 is sponsored by Gino Tomato Mix, GTP, Techno Common 20 Series, AT, Pepsodent Charcoal and Lemon Infused Formula and Pepsodent Natural Herbal Formula, Geisha Moringa and Geisha Black Soup, Key Soap, Bell Pack Tissues, Sankofa Natural Spices, Vitamilk, Deluxe Acrylic Paint, Nescofa Blood Tonic, Heaven Black Mosquito Spray and Coil, Enapa Foods, Freedom from Casapreco,
Frutelli Calipo,
Duffy's Health and Beauty, Obuasi Bitters, Nubna Womwankasa, Dragnet, Shalatem, Top Choco, Global Wings Travel and Tour.
Makeup was done by House of Tara.
The age-old rivalries that senior high schools had back then is still present in alumni.
Jolali, now or never, we are here to represent our school, St. Mary's Senior High School, Mary's for short.
Repping at the Cedar College, Santa Claus live in the house.
And we are representatives of Winneba Senior High School.
You are missing one contestant, your old student Shatawale.
The battle for bragging rights to a particular endeavor remains, of course, still after school. St. Mary's in the lead! Okay. St. Mary's in the lead! St. Mary's in the lead! St. Mary's in St. Mary's! The heat will be on in the kitchen right here on TV3 on Sunday, 5 p.m.
Kitchen Wars Season 2 shows Sundays at 5 p.m. on TV3. Don't miss it.
Sponsored by Gino Tomato Mix.
Enapa Foods. Say Enapa. Enye Ono Soko.
PGL.
This remarkable showcase of women-centered entrepreneurship where creativity meets empowerment. This week is Eviction. To keep your contestant in the competition, vote by dialing *713*13# across all networks or download the TV3 reality app on Play Store or App Store. Studio audience must be seated by 7 p.m. at TV3 Studio B. Show starts at 8 p.m. sharp. Here on TV3.
GMB 2023 is sponsored by Gino Tomato Mix, GTP, Techno Common 20 Series, AT, Pepsodent Charcoal and Lemon Infused Formula and Pepsodent Natural Herbal Formula, Geisha Moringa and Geisha Black Soup, Key Soap, Bell Pack Tissues, Sankofa Natural Spices, Vitamilk, Deluxe Acrylic Paint, Nescofa Blood Tonic, Heaven Black Mosquito Spray and Coil, Enapa Foods, Freedom from Casapreco,
Frutelli Calipo,
Duffy's Health and Beauty, Obuasi Bitters, Nubna Womwankasa, Dragnet, Shalatem, Top Choco, Global Wings Travel and Tour.
Makeup was done by House of Tara.
Get to win! God is good.
I knew you were going to say what
He has done me well. Woman's give me 100 Jonas
Here to Win shows Saturdays at 8 p.m. on TV3. Brought to you by Kill It Insecticide Spray.
Gino Tomato Mix.
on that note, we're going straight into our question for this morning. Looking at the NPP Super Delegates Conference that's happening tomorrow, where 5 are going to be voted to represent the party in, the elections, the upcoming elections, to find out who becomes the flag bearer for the NPP. I want to find out from you, so far, it's been 7 years of the NPP's administration. Which of their policies has stood out the most for you in a positive way? Share with us what your thoughts are on this matter. We're activating the phone lines right now. Let's hear from you. Roland says it was 1 million, one constituency.
Me? No, I have no response to that. I think we have to leave it to the viewers.
Okay.
And we also encourage you, make sure you cash out with us. So we have the short code 439. So it has to be *439#. Make sure that you start making entries, staking it, and then make a choice. Already I'm choosing TV3. So from TV3, then, of course, I'll get the prompt for me to enter my PIN. So I've entered my PIN. And then, so you want to approve the transaction? Yes, I've approved the transaction. So I'm waiting. And then I'll do another one. I'm going to do 5 of these, just to make sure that I get enough opportunities. But as it is, we have many of them. I think the most popular one is free SHS. And then, of course, we have 1 district, 1 factory, planting for food and jobs, 1 constituency, $1 million, 1 village, 1 dam. Bella.
Well, so we have a caller on the line. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Bella.
Abdul, that's your name, right?
Yeah, good morning.
Abdul, speak to us.
Yes, it's to me, it's only $1 million per constituency because someone deals with the 1 constituency, 1 ambulance. I think that's the only policy that I have seen for the past 7 years that it has worked for the MPP.
So which constituency are you calling from?
I'm calling from Kumasi. That's Ottawa constituency.
Oh, I see. And you've seen some level of development that you can attribute to the $1 million that was promised your constituency?
What I'm saying, to me, it's only the 1 constituency, one ambulance per constituency. They say the $1 million is from.
Oh, okay.
That project is from the $1 million. That's the only project I've seen, or the policy that I've seen that the MPP has been able to implement.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling and sharing. And, you can also call and let us know which of the policies has worked for you. I would say that the year of return for me has been one of their greatest successes, especially because it's brought the spotlight on Ghana. And we've had...
Year of what?
Return. And now beyond the return.
I don't understand. People have been traveling from Abuja to Ghana a long time.
But there wasn't this much attention.
Oh, how? We had Panafest, some of those.
Can we be honest about this? For me, I honestly think that Year of Return, for some reason, has put the spotlight on Ghana in recent times and has worked for us. But Amin, hello, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you doing, Amin?
I am doing good.
Good to have you join us this morning. Which of the policies has been outstanding?
Well, I would say none.
Oh.
None?
Oh.
Yeah.
How is that possible? There's free SHS, 1 district, 1 factory, planting for food and jobs. Plenty.
Now.
Why none?
If we say free SHS, now, textbooks are absent. If we say school feeding, it's not working well. Planting for food and jobs, nothing. NAPCO, not free. I mean, nothing has completed, according to me.
Planting for food and jobs. We had plantain at the Ministry of Agric. It was selling at a very reduced price for all Ghanaians. You don't think that was successful?
No, it has not been successful. Plantain was not part of food and jobs. What was part of food and jobs would have been soybeans, maize, and all these things. Were they selling today?
Free SHS. Look at the number of children who have gone to school.
Are we applying fertilizers to plantain?
Well, we're told a bunch of plantain was 5 cedis.
No, Bella, wait. Planting for food and jobs, they did cover fertilizer plantain.
I'm listening, sir.
No, it did not cover plantain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you. So I have this one from Dasa Silvano says, the free SHS is my outstanding program. However, it currently faces a lot of challenges. I pray that they listen to stakeholders who ask for it to be reviewed. And that's from Dasa B. Silvanos. And then Stonzy GSS is waiting for the cash out. Oh, okay, please. It's *439#. And Martin Jaka says, Roland, no policy from the government is working. The talking is too much. All right.
Well,
and
we have a caller. Let's pick that as well.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. What's your name, sir?
Thank you.
Your name?
To me, none of these policies are working.
None of them?
Yes, I'm calling from Bupe. I've not seen anything here. There's nothing going on.
How about free SHS? Haven't children from your constituency gotten the chance to attend secondary school for free?
Free SHS, you go to the schools, you see the children packed like sardines on their beds. There's no food, no water. Nothing is working. Nothing.
You haven't seen any dam in your districts too?
All the policies, they are scam. It's a scam. And Ghanaians, we've got to know them. Yes.
Why do you describe them as scams?
Is it?
Why do you say all these policies were a scam?
Oh, because we are not seeing anything. There's nothing going on. So, and they are touting that, oh, free SHS, planting for food, a year of return and what and what. And nothing. We are not seeing anything here. Maybe it's a crowd message that they are spelling out those things. But here we are not seeing anything.
I see. Where are you calling from again? Hello?
I'm calling from the Savannah region.
Savannah. Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. And we hope we can get at least one last caller before we go. At least we had two people who said none of the policies has worked. Not a single one.
Okay. So we have Sherry Giovanni who says that, please, my best policies of the government are 1, free SHS, 2, the year of return, 3, 1 constituency, 1 ambulance, 4, agenda 111. But Prince Anani Selassie says I should ask you whether the year of return is an event or a policy.
Well, I will call it a policy if you ask me. I mean, that's my personal opinion because I think that was also to drive some attention to Ghana and boost the tourism industry. So in itself, I think that it was a policy. Fantastic. Is it working? To a large extent, I think it's done us some good. We can fix the problems around it, but it's done us some good. Hello, good morning. You're calling us from Wa.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you, sir. What's your name?
Bella.
Yes, boss.
This is Salasi calling from Wa.
Salasi, you're welcome to the show. Talk to us. Which of the policies has worked for you?
But I would say none of the MPP policy is working for us.
Why?
Why? Because if you come to Wa here, we are lacking everything in terms of road infrastructure, education. You can talk of it. Our basic needs. Here, if you don't come to the south, you can't get anything to do. I completed school last year. Bella, as I'm telling you now, I'm in the house. Like, I'm living without a father. I'm with my mom with about 6 children. He's catering for all of us. Imagine this country. There's no food for us to buy. There's nothing. You are saying planting for food and jobs. Where is it? Where exactly is it? You people, you know that North here, we are good in farming, everything. Well, there's not even a single farm here produced by this MPP government. So they should stop making the noise and keep quiet for another government to take over. We are tired of them. We are just tired of them.
So no matter who they vote for tomorrow to represent the top 5 positions, you don't think that whoever wins will stand a chance in the 2024 elections? Oh, we lost that person. Anyway, well, you can also share your thoughts with us. The hashtag is TV3NewDay. We're going to jump into Johnny's Bites at this point, and the big issues will continue.